now since everybody is the plug, there's no customers for the plug. So when there's way more supply than demand, then the prices start drying up. There's less margin to make. So then that's now where you see people are moving packs and they may only make $50 to $100 off of each pack, whereas back 5-10 years ago, you could double up, even triple up your money. So you buy a pack for $1,500, you send it out south. If you're in California, you get $3,000, $2,500 for that pack, or even in some instances, you can get $5K depending on the quality, the strain, or a variety of other factors that I'm not going to get into. But essentially, the market is oversaturated with too many people thinking that they're the plug and they're the man. And then as far as with social media and Snapchat, Instagram, Telegram, there's no middleman anymore. People can go straight to the source. As you see, your biggest celebrities, they're promoting all of these Telegram groups on Instagram or Snapchat. And now I can go straight to the distro or straight to the grower, because the growers are usually the people that are running these Telegram groups. So that now I can get the bottom of the barrel prices. I don't have to go through 4 or 5 different middlemen, and then going through all those middlemen, that's where product becomes so expensive, because everybody's getting their own cut. Since most people are going straight to the source now, there's no more like hiding prices. People know what everything is worth. There's not any type of secrecy anymore as there was like 8 to 10 years ago. There was a sort of secrecy of what price you were getting product at. People didn't know who the plug is. They're usually going through 2 or 3 different other people that protected or blocked the plug, and those 2-3 people were getting a cut of whatever that was being made. All these growers are now online on Telegram. There's no more margin to be made, and then now the risk outweighs the reward, because people may get a pack for $1,000 and they're only making $1,100, $1,200, whereas what I said 10 years ago, you get a pack for $1,000, you could probably flip it for $2,000. I have to put up $1,000 to make $100. So that means if I want to make $1,000, I need to buy 10 packs. And then now I have to figure out how to move those 10 packs. It's extremely risky nowadays trying to ship that much through the mail, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And you're doing all that to make $1,000 if you're only making $100 off each pack. Whereas back in the day, if I move 2 packs, I can make $2,000. If I bought them at $1,000, I'm selling them for $2,000. It's just so much more risk than reward. It's not worth it, because if you get busted for like 50 P's and say you're only making $100 off of each P, that's only $5,000. But you get busted for 50 P's, like you might do some serious time depending on what state and where you're at. So you're gonna do 3 to 5 years and you would have only made $5,000, and you had to buy 50 P's, which let's just say each P was $1,000. So you put up 50,000 to make 5,000. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it's so much factors that go into the risk. It doesn't make sense as far as the reward is concerned. These are just some of my reasons why I think shipping packs is dead now in 2025. I feel like now you have to focus more so on building your own clientele, building your own brand. As I've always mentioned, you have to establish something. You have to have something that you're pushing so that you can build a customer base, and you can have actual retail customers. So people are buying 8s, 7s, and ounces. That's where the real money is made on the bus now, unless you're selling 200 P's or 500 P's. And it's so few people doing that nowadays, because the level of expertise that it takes to move that much amount of weight. The era of moving P's in 2025 is dead for the average person. Back in the day, if you were just an average person and you had to connect somewhere out of state, in the South or New York or Florida, you could make $5,000-$10,000 by just selling a couple P's per month. But nowadays, to make $5,000-$10,000 now, you need to sell volume, 50, 100 P's, and that takes a lot of capital. There's only a set amount of people within the industry, usually growers or people that are super, super tapped in, that can have access to that without having to put up their own capital, because just based off their face card and their credibility, or they're the growers, so they have the product, they have to move it. See, the problem is the average person is lazy. They don't want to build a...
And yeah, most people are lazy. But yeah, that face card, and then you grow young, man, it's playing with y'all.